I'm standing up in Nes Harhim, Israel, up in the beautiful forest area. It wasn't always like this. In Acts 9, it says that David walked through the desert. This doesn't look like desert. It's because in 1901, the JNF Fund, it's Jewish National Fund, started a project on restoring the forestry here. I've planted trees here, and look at this beautiful forest area. Something neat that they do is they focus on environmental issues, water, trees, everything environmental. 20 years ago, they started funding situations with children, teaching them educational things about like enjoying the environment and how to give back to the environment. But just a month ago, they started bringing Ukrainian Jewish children here from an orphanage in Ukraine, and they're housed here. We're going to go visit these children and see how they're doing here in Israel. While we're here, I'd like to also introduce you. Would you please introduce Ilan?
This is Gili Maimon, and she's the one that's in charge of the observation center here at the mountains of Jerusalem, helping all those children and the families that arrive from Kiev in Ukraine and helping them in this hard time, in this difficult time. They have here a summer camp that they turn to be observation camp to help the refugees here in this area.
That's right.
The parents, the mother or the grandmother, hear that they go to Israel,
Right.
they run with them.
Right.
So now we have here the child
Right.
that in Jitimor live and learn in Bet Chabad in Jitimor.
Right.
But some of the mother or some of the grandmother run away with them.
Did they
So
really ran away for their
here
safety?
we have a lot.
For their safety.
Yes.
It gets
Yes,
complicated.
Yes, it gets
Yes, yes.
complicated. Because the parents weren't involved with them already?
No.
Okay, that's why I want to know, yeah.
They
yeah.
just-
And they have here a child, שלא היה להם קשר עם המשפחה שם באוקראינה, התנתק
They have
להם
totally no connection to the
הם לא
families
מצליחים
over there.
ליצור איתם
By
קשר.
themselves.
כן.
How old or something like that?
יש פה ילדים מגיל שנתיים, 2 years,
Kids from the age of 2
עד 18.
until 18.
And so are the teachers also volunteer? Or
Yes,
that's
the
why I was wondering.
teacher and הרבה אנשים תנועים פה.
So who
A
funds
lot of
the-
people come to volunteer because when they've heard that they're coming here, people started to come here and show up here.
Right.
And yeah,
Now, yesterday they came and told me that they don't have shoes for בגדים קצרים, לחום.
okay.
כן.
Close for the summer.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. They
עד
came
עכשיו
from
כל
cold
הזמן
weather.
הזרימו
Yeah,
לנו דברים.
Ukraine's freezing,
Yes.
it's snowing, yes,
עד
yes.
עכשיו היה קר, פתאום אתמול, שלשום הם יצאו לגן חיות עם סוואצ'רים, הם חזרו, אמרו לי, גילי, תשיגי לנו תרומות.
Yeah, what will you do?
They left their homes ready
Yes.
for the winter. You
That's
know,
right, it was
Ukraine is so
snowing.
cold, and they came here, it was cold, and now the
It's a-
spring started,
לאט לאט,
no.
אנחנו...
and slowly they're
כן.
working on it too.
הם משחקים לילדים, גם, זה משהו שאין פה בדרך כלל.
Do they have organizations like shoe places that will donate shoes, like a big
Yeah.
companies?
Yeah, they are Israeli organization that
Yeah,
are
כן,
wonder,
אבל
you
כל
have-
הזמן צריך
Like you have
לחדש את זה
support from
וכאלה.
some people like
זה
that.
משהו שאנחנו חייבים לחדש.
Right,
אותו
I
כל
was
הזמן.
wondering.
they
if you did-
continue to get new connections,
Okay.
and with the connection, people continue to contribute
I
here.
love
and-
that.
Yeah.
כן.
So they have school, and then on the weekend, do they have like special projects like?
לא.
No.
בשבת, זה בית
That's
חב"ד,
right,
זה
that's
תפילות, זה שבת.
And then Thursday, and
הם
then,
גם
yeah.
יוצאים, אנחנו מוציאים אותם לטיולים בחוץ.
They take them
השבוע
Oh,
הם
field
היו...
trips.
Touring, yeah,
כן.
Yes,
touring
I love
outside.
that.
הם היו
So they can-
בגן חיות, בזו in
Right,
Jerusalem.
the zoo.
Next
National
week they go to visit in Akko.
Oh, I love that. That's gonna
Yes.
be really fun. I love Akko.
Our-
And give the explanation of Nes Harhim.
Nes in
Means
Hebrew
miracle of
is a
mountain.
miracle, and Arim is mountain, so you can see the miracle on
The
the
miracle
mountain.
of the mountain. And you're a miracle.
לא
because you're
חשבתי
doing
על
that.
זה, אבל זה באמת
Wonderful.
miracle. Thank you,
You're so
thank you
sweet. I
very much.
appreciate it.
Thank
What
you.
a wonderful. So this facility is usually used for the summer camps that JNF uses, but now they've turned them into bedrooms and actually homes for the children from Ukraine that have come over here and from their orphanage. As you can see, they can sleep about 6 children in here and a really nice bathroom. And this is where they will be staying. Who knows? It could be a week, it could be 6 months. that this is where they'll be staying. They're provided with a nice bed, a little refrigerator, a little thing. But from what they've come from and all the crazy mess that they've come from, this has to be reassuring to know that they have actually a place.
In Israel, when you visit the country, we visit a lot of biblical sites.
Right.
Okay, first temple period, second temple period. But very important part of the tour is also to show modern Israel and all the challenges that we deal with today, especially in the Zionist organization
Right.
that do a very important job, and that's to help all the new immigrants to come here and to make it easier for them to become Israelis.
Oh, I love that.
So it's a process. We are a melting pot with people from almost
All over
every
the world.
country in the world.
Right.
And every Jew that is in trouble immediately can come here to Israel and
Be
get,
welcomed
yeah,
with
and
open
get
arms.
help from the people.
And
here.
Megalia, absolutely. I
Megalia.
love that. Is this your house?
לא, זה אור, זה אותי, זה א' ב', ט'. ABC.
Is that a butterfly? Like a butterfly? So they have over 140 children here, and these are just a few of them in this one tent. This is kind of sad. I just noticed a little girl over there was drawing a picture of herself with a frown face. That should break your heart. So, a little bit, yeah, that's good. Are you happy? Are you doing okay? Are you doing okay? Well, thank you for letting me meet you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh wow, I love that.
They're learning
Beautiful.
Making preparation for
Oh, for Passover! Seder plate. Thank you. You want me to draw? You want me to draw one for you? Okay. There you go.
ולשים
A
בחזרה.
Passover plate. I love it. Is that your friend? Is this your friend? You want to do one too? Let's see you do one. Let's go like this. Yay! Do another one. Yay! No way, Mickey Mouse! You love Mickey Mouse? Do you love Mickey Mouse? You want to get on my lap and look at me? You like Mickey Mouse? Do you like Mickey Mouse? That's Mickey Mouse. You see his ears and his eyes, and his ears. Wow, what an afternoon. Those precious little kids here all by themselves. None of them have a parent or grandparent or anyone. They're here literally by themselves. I'm so thankful for the volunteers from all over Israel that come to teach them. There's teachers who are volunteering, young girls who come to help babysit and play with the little tiny ones. There's healthcare people, there are doctors and nurses, and there's food preparers. All come here just for these Ukrainian refugees. I just cannot believe how much work and effort, all by donations. If you would like to donate, I'm going to post it right below here, JNF, Jewish National Fund. They could use your help from any amount to a great amount. They do not want items because of going through customs is too hard, but any donation you would like to make goes directly to these children. We only saw a fraction of them because the older children are in school. But if that doesn't touch your heart, I don't know what does. The hugs that they all wanted was very touching. They only need a hug and support. And the problem right now is that came from Ukraine when it was snowing. They have no summer clothes. They left with clearly the clothes on their back and got on a train and got on a plane. They're going to be aliyah'd here, and hopefully within the next 2 years they will be able to be up for adoption. They have to go through a whole process here in Israel. So please donate anything you can to these Ukrainian refugees that are here at JNF. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you.